a woman wanting to take care of a man, those relationships on average don't work out well.
Yeah.
They end in divorce.
What I was saying is that women are lazy when it comes to resource creation. What I mean by that is typically women aren't going to go out there and work more hours, work a harder manual labor job, etc., to the same degree that a man will, because a woman's value is not determined upon her status or income ability. It's determined on her beauty and her ability to secure a man. So in general, this is why men make more money than women. Men are more incentivized. We're more geared for going out there and creating excess resources because our ability to mate is contingent upon it. But a woman's burden of performance does not affect her ability to find a man. That's why women in general are lazy when it comes to resource creation.
But that's really sad. Like, that makes
say,
I ain't gonna lie.
What other way are you going to put it if it's not lazy?
I would only say I disagree, but I know you're going to say like that's the...
Okay, so AKA they're lazier because they don't have to necessarily do it. If you look at any manual labor job, if you look at jobs that are more laborious, men dominate these fields. Why? Because men understand they have a greater incentive to go out there and perform.
Well, I'm not incentivized because my body wouldn't be able to do it.
That
it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I'm not incentivized to do it.
I agree with what he's saying.
He keeps looking at me like, what are you going to say?
I only disagree with what he's saying if you're dating a dude who literally is like expecting you to provide more than him. And I guess that would be like the wrong person to be with.
So the majority of divorces are caused because of financial problems.
Yeah.
And when I say financial problems, it's the financial problems of the men.
But
it's generally not because a woman makes too much money and the man makes too much money. It's generally because it's not when the woman loses her job, it's when a man loses her job, then divorce is initiated. Right? 70 or 80%.
Do you think it's wrong for a woman to divorce a man though when the man is not making
again,
money?
you were asking for a prescription. I'm just giving you a description. Right. What I'm saying is the problem is when you say a woman wanting to take care of a man, those relationships on average don't work out well.
Yeah.
They end in divorce. So that's not a viable solution on average.
Right.
Okay. It would be weird.
This is so sad. And this is like, I still have the same thing I want to say to you, and you finish your point and it still made me sad. Oh my God. Like if I was on Tinder, I'm banned from Tinder, but if I was on Tinder, I would, what is it? Swipe right? The good thing?
Yeah.
I swipe right everybody. Oh my gosh. Everybody.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true at all.
What does that even mean?
What?
Because some niggas Tinder bios be like, nah, bro.
I'm not even looking at the bio. I don't care if you're on Tinder, Android, iPhone,
you're banned anyway, so no one's getting anything.
I know, but that's so sad. And if I was there, I would probably make everybody just.
1 minute you're irrational, now you're emotional, bro.
Anyway,
I'm just a woman.
To bring this full circle.
Hi, nice to meet you.
The reason why,
I'm in my soft girl era.
Because he said that 83% of women would prefer to be a stay-at-home mom, and the reason for that is because women typically don't want to go out into the workforce and work. Most of the time, they have to do it because one income from their man is not enough, so therefore they have to do it. However, what I've realized with most women is they want the ability to work electively. What do I mean by this? Okay, I could work from home.
Yeah.
I could work a side job, whatever. But in general, women, if they could, would prefer not to work. However, men don't get that privilege. So that's what I mean when I say women are lazier than men on average when it comes to resource creation, making money, going out there, being successful. Are there women that will go ahead and do it? Absolutely. But in general, they're not. This is why men earn more money, because men understand that my burden of performance is going to dictate the caliber of woman I can attract. But a woman, on the other hand, no one cares if you make $100K per year or $10K per year. You can still get a guy if you're attractive. So what do women invest in more? Typically themselves. If I went around the table and asked you, would you rather be pretty and poor or rich and ugly? Most of y'all would say pretty and poor.
Of course.
Okay.
Wait, say that one more time.
If I went around the table and asked y'all, would you rather be pretty and poor or rich and ugly?
Don't even say that word. Don't even say that you word. We don't like that.
Wait.
If that's your answer, you gotta toss that. But then
you ever heard that Britney Spears song Lucky? She's literally talking about she'd rather just not have it all and just have it all.
Because she had it all.
Because she had it all. She wanted it all. She didn't want it all.
Britney Spears is coming from a place of incredible privilege.
Yes.
Talking about, I don't want this stuff anymore. I'm like,
It's simple.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Some girls would rather just be rich and ugly.
No, they would
not. If I lined up 100 girls and asked if I lined up 100 women and I said, would you rather be pretty and poor or ugly and rich? Most of the women would say pretty and poor because they could go ahead and land the guy that's attractive.
98%.
Now, if I ask the men, would you rather be pretty and poor or ugly and rich? Most of those guys would say ugly and rich. So does not fucking prove my point that men's value derives from their status and income versus a woman's value comes from the way that she looks.
I can't wrap my head around it because I'm a passport bro. I like girls.
Ladies, you can work hard, get your career, be a boss, but that's cool. We're just saying when it comes to dating itself and finding a man, it's not important to us.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
I like that.
So
I'm okay.
Do you understand that? Because you had a problem with that.
I still stand with my point.
I do think a high value man would want a woman who has wisdom and knowledge and has an ability to have.
What they're trying to say does not matter.
The guys that be in the clubs.
Yeah, it does not matter.
Maybe your definition of high value men. Maybe your definition of high value men has nothing to do with inherent characteristics of like strength and providing and being an ultimate like good person. But that's how I define it. I think that man would want a woman who has head on her shoulders, is intelligent, knows how to have a conversation, because the ultimate reason that you two are coming together, I hope, is to have children and to carry on your lineage, and you want those children to be educated. And if a man's out at work, you'd want the woman to teach him your children, right? They're the ones who are going to be around your children the majority of the time. If they're staying at home, you'd want them to be able to have a coherent conversation and be able to speak and be able to fill that child with knowledge.
You said the right word earlier.
What they are saying is that it does not matter if they are smart or if they are dumb. Niggas are gonna fuck with her. It really does not matter. Like I'm not trying to say that.
Are we talking about just intercourse or a relationship leading to a family?
It doesn't matter. Intercourse or relationship, it doesn't
you guys
matter.
actually think that matters to niggas?
No matter.
No, I do, because I was actually in a relationship with somebody who was like, hey, I want to be with you for this, and I'm like, whoa.
That's a 1% out of 1,000.
But I think a lot of guys know, okay, I don't want to put my seed in this garden and grow that plant. If there's
never put your dick in crazy. Agreed. I agree with you.
Well, then never put your inside a woman.
I mean, but
like, misogyny.
The pull-up game is just as easy as Nintendo nowadays. Like, guys know how not to knock a girl up. They know how not to shoot the club up and just, get out of there clean,
How do you guys think out of like the majority?
99%.